that was the end. Ugh. That was the end of the... Fuck, I don't have a drink.
The too spooky intro.
Too spooky intro.
Too spooky. We gotta think of a tagline for this episode. So we're 4 minus 1.
It would be the spookiest intro. 4 minus 1.
Paranormal
minus
edition.
Another 1.
Yeah, we're 4 minus 2 this week.
Yeah.
We're 4 minus 2. Paranormal edition.
Like when John comes
too
to
spooky
visit,
intro.
it'll be 4.
3 plus 1.
It'll be 3 plus 1. It'll be 4
we gotta
minus 1 plus 1.
We'll have a fucking guest spot. What are other guests we could get on here? Could we just knock on people's
guests?
doors? Like,
no.
Hey,
I was thinking of a way to, like, maybe get people like Curtis who draws the stuff.
Yeah, ooh.
But I don't know how I would do that. Like, I would have to record...
What's it, fucking Audacity?
Yeah, so I would have to record somehow the online, like, his online voice stuff with our stuff. So I don't know how I would do that.
The delay would be the hardest part, I would think. Because any one of us could just be, like, Skyping him on our laptops, but it'd be a delay of that, and then
there's just like a lot of logistics stuff that I don't know how to do with Audacity. I'm definitely not a sound engineer of any sort.
No. But we should definitely get guests. John will be a guest.
John will be a guest.
John will be the best guest.
John may be the only guest. Because we only got like 2 months left.
Don't fucking say that. I'm looking at fucking Indeed right now, and I'm trying to look at jobs.
Well, here's the thing. Like, this microphone that I bought is for, like, single room volume. Because it records 360 of the entire room.
Right.
So it's not like a Yeti where it's really just made for one person, and it's like an actual microphone.
Yeah.
So if we were to do more episodes after we all left, it would either... I would be using this microphone, but then other people would be using shit microphones.
Well, I mean, we could get microphones like this. Once we get a steady job.
Yeah.
Like, getting one of these
But then I might as well just sell this and get a Yeti for myself.
How much is a Yeti?
A Yeti is like 120. A Yeti is very expensive.
But this was like 75,
This was 75, yeah.
So, I mean, $40 more.
Yeah.
$50 more, rather.
There's definitely different sound quality versus microphone.
Yeah, but I think it'd be worth it. Because this podcast is fun to do. It's fun to... Like, I enjoyed listening.
We all listen... I don't know if Charlie listens to it. We should probably ask him.
I would listen
to it. But I've actually listened to it.
I had fun listening to it. I laughed at our own
I don't
jokes.
know if that's... I actually asked Curtis, and I was like... Is it vain to listen to your own podcast and laugh at some of the jokes that you've already talked about?
I fucking laughed. We're fucking funny.
We're not associated with Trump. We do not support Trump.
No, we're doubling down. We're double Trump.
We're not doubling down because somebody gave us shit last time. Well, I'm not going to say somebody. I'm not going to say they gave us shit either. But it was a recommendation that we don't talk about Trump. And we don't even really care about politics or support Trump. So,
speak for yourself.
Well,
but I also don't support
Charlie. Charlie's a different story.
Charlie did it.
Charlie and John are different stories with that.
Well, John did it for the troll. John
did not do it for the troll.
I feel like it's a long play.
John did not do it for the troll.
It's a long play troll.
Charlie did it because he wants anarchy.
He's a fucking Joker.
Really, he's an anarchist. But John, he had the Confederate flag in his friggin' room. Like,
prepare yourself, audience.
He was definitely more of a traditional Trump voter than Charles. But Charlie didn't even vote.
Yeah, that's fair. We do have to talk about Charles in some capacity because we did not talk about this the last podcast. That little thing that we have pinned to our corkboard right there.
What are you talking about? We talked about it.
The 20 Nug Challenge?
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
We definitely did. And I said that we put it on the board to shame him.
Shit.
Did you actually listen, Fred, or are you lying to me?
I listened to...
Did you just listen to your own audio and you didn't even listen to the podcast?
Yeah.
You're listening to yourself talk?
No. But... Oh, shit. Did we? Did we do that night then?
100%.
100%. That feels so long ago. I thought we would have...
Because it was 2 weeks ago. Because
that was
so basically, we're doing another podcast probably in a couple days.
Yeah. The supplement.
Maybe we'll do it like on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be here Wednesday.
It's true.
Probably not going to want. I'm probably not going to want to do it after the funeral on Thursday.
Yeah, that's.
And then we have the conference Friday and Saturday.
Is this Friday too?
It's Friday and Saturday.
Ugh. I thought it was Saturday and Sunday.
No, so we have Sunday like off.
Yeah.
I don't want to do Sunday podcasts.
No. Maybe we could do like a post BloomCon.
Ew.
BloomCon.
I don't even want
to. BloomCon special.
You know what?
4-1 episode 4. Paranormal Edition.
Talk about
Too Spooky intro BloomCon special.
Well, you didn't even hear the other intro.
Oh, there's.
I made another one.
So this one was.
This one was the one I sent you guys
on Snapchat.
Yeah,
okay.
This was the one I sent you guys on Snapchat, and the other one I made the day after.
Is that one? What kind of 2 is that one?
That's more of like. It's
too legit.
It's kind of like I don't want to say Asian sounding, but it's definitely like similar chords and similar notes. Like
it's traditional.
But there's also I didn't edit that drum part, so there's a lot of me just fucking around and trying to figure out. Because I think I did it reverse that time. I think I did the piano part first.
Okay.
And then I did the drum part.
Mm-hmm.
Because having for the first one I did the drum part first, and then I was like what can I like put? I don't know. It was really I don't know. I think I feel more comfortable doing the piano part before I do the drum part.
That's fair.
But honestly, I don't even know if I want to do a drum part for that. I just take out the entire track.
All piano?
And just do it piano.
Add a recorder.
It's also very more like a structure.
Okay.
So there's a part I do this beginning part and then play a chord, which holds, and then I do another part and then play another chord and holds, which is a lot better than just it ending abruptly like this one.
How long do you think it would take if we just use copyrighted music for someone to yell at us?
I did not put in this work.
No, I'm not saying that we don't use it. I'm just saying if we just started fucking throwing in some...
Yeah, it would not be good. I think... I don't know. I don't think a lot of people will actually listen to this.
Hey, I don't care. I'm doing it for me, man.
Well, right, but it's at a point where a lot of people are listening to it that people are going to bitch.
Yeah.
So...
Just no one rat.
I'm sure there's some public domain newsroom
oh yeah, there's public there's public domain jazz that I've seen people do on Twitch.
Yeah, but that's I don't want that.
I
want original shit.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want a thing that anyone can just download.
We need to make a banner then too.
Banner.
We have the profile pic, but then the actual banner.
Well, now wait.
The header, I guess. What's it called on Facebook?
Does a group have a profile picture and a banner?
I think there's gotta be. There's gotta be 2, right?
Because I deleted the page.
What? I just got an invitation to
Well, no, that was the group.
Oh, there's a page and a group.
No, I deleted the page, and now there's only group.
Just the group.
So the group, I'm just doing that. So not any Joe Schmo. I want to know who is listening.
Okay.
So I don't want any family to listen, for instance, or people I may know and see in real life.
But how are we going to get this out to people then? How are
I'm just going to link it to the group. And then... Because, you can see who requests membership then to the group, whereas a page... Anyone, you don't have to like the page to see what's on the page.
Right.
You can just see it.
Page is public.
And I don't like that. Groups, you have more control.
Okay, that's fair. I like that too.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be...
Because then you can be no...
No, you're not seeing
this.
My mom.
Yeah, right.
We should do a 4-1 podcast, but instead of FOUR, it's FORE, and it's a golf special.
What would we even talk about?
We should go golfing and talk about our experiences.
Wait.
We should
I think I went with my friend from Penn State. We went to a driving range.
Yeah?
Neither of us have ever been to a driving range before.
It's so much fun. You just stick around. And sometimes
that's what we did.
And sometimes there's a guy on the golf cart thing picking the golf balls up, and you try to hit him. Yeah.
Classic. But no, there was nobody like that.
Oh.
It was on like a dairy. It was weird. It was
What?
like
Were there cows?
so basically it was like mini golf with
Okay.
a dairy where they're selling ice cream and like just like
This is a weird
whatever
setup.
food, like hot dogs and whatever. And then across was a driving range across the road.
Sounds like a weird complex.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like in the middle of Amish people.
Selling ice cream?
Yeah, the guy whose family runs it is in my friend's frat. So he was like, yeah, just come over and I'll give you free ice cream and
So
stuff.
nice.
So
Hey, sweet setup. Golf and ice
yeah,
cream.
that was during the summer. But
I used to fucking golf all the time, bro. I went to like a 2-week-long summer camp every year for like 3 years for
golfing?
Yeah, at Bucknell Golf Course.
It's
Yeah, and we
disgusting.
played like 8 holes a day, just fucking around.
Well, yeah, Bucknell does have a golf course?
Yeah.
Like, God,
Mhm.
that's so much land that's just wasted.
It's in the middle of goddamn. It's like around everybody's house. It's like right. It's not in town, but
like
it's across.
that
the
is like
highway
the
from
ultimate
the town.
like waste of land.
It's a lot of space, dude. Yeah.
Golf courses are just.
I hit a
waste.
house while golfing.
Like you could have like a couple in a state,
Mhm.
but you have too many. It's just.
It's not even like the golf course is out in the middle of like, and there's more fields around the golf course or like woods, like in some golf places. It's like
It's just
golf
bored.
course, main like road for the town use, and then houses on the other side.
Wait, so
It's just
it borders houses? Like it's like stuck.
Yeah, it's like everything is around it. There's stuff on all sides of it. It's like just taking lots of space in the middle of town. So it's
I don't
very
like golf.
inconvenient.
Golf is just
But there's a good hill for sledding.
like I don't have enough time to spend playing a day.
Golf is a rich man's hobby.
It really, truly is. It's a hobby for people that have time.
It's like second to, well, I guess it's golf than skiing.
No, skiing is different.
Skiing is so expensive to get into.
I mean,
Golf is real expensive. And then to get like
but
high
I feel
quality
like
golf
golf takes way more time to do. I'm looking at the time aspect rather than like
stuff.
because you gotta like hit your ball and then you gotta go drive to the ball,
Yeah.
hit the ball again, and that's one hole.
Mm-hmm. Like 18,
So you're spending like a shit ton of time.
18 holes takes about 4 hours. If you have like 4
How
people.
many? 4 people?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Takes a while. 3-4 hours.
I
And
feel like
if you have
skiing and
carts.
snowboarding is like.
Yeah, but skiing and snowboarding.
All
have
you really
to
need is the
drive there.
board and the skis.
Yeah,
like,
but
you can just wear a sweatshirt and whatever.
Yeah, but like
You're gonna freeze your ass off.
a
but
fucking day pass is like $40, and then
That's
skiing,
not that expensive.
if you're buying skis, well, if you're doing it every time
For
you
people
go,
with regular jobs, it's
That's
not
true.
that expensive. $40.
yeah,
Yeah, I considered selling my snowboard when I was like
What?
super like strapped for money.
yeah,
I still consider it, but I want to sell my drum set the most
just go to that
because I can
shady
get way
lady
more
again.
for that than
Just go to that scam again.
hell no. What I was like, I texted back. Look, I'm really desperate. Like, can we work out another deal? They'll probably think like I'm with the police or something.
Right.
I don't know.
No, I feel in the strap for cash thing. Like I was pumped to get my very meager tax refund check.
Yeah, I would really like to have mine. Because the first week of this month, I spent a shit ton of money on that, my car, and like one or two other things. I spent like $200 to $300 in the first week
Oh, shit.
of this month, and then I just spent more money. It's just like
It's just things all of a sudden you do it in bursts. I don't spend
like
money
anytime I try to
consistently.
save, there's just unexpected expenses that I
Yeah.
need to fucking pay for.
Like the fucking 2 parking tickets I got.
You got
here.
2?
Well, I got one for parking down on Lower on a Sunday at 7 p.m.
Well, you had to pay that.
Yeah, they said, oh, that's not a good enough reason. You didn't have signs
That's
up.
bullshit.
Yeah, I could have appealed it further, but I was like, it's not worth
How
it.
much was it? Like $15?
It was $15, but it's still bullshit. And then I had to buy a parking pass for up here, so that was a $75.
Yeah.
Did you do that? Did you buy that? Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth the headache because fuck, I gotta go down sometime to Lower Campus and because it still says my home address is my old house, but it's impossible to change it on the ISIS website. so I can't do it. There's a home address.
They don't let you
There's a
change it on
campus
the
address. There's home, campus, and then local address. Home is still my old house, and it's like unchangeable. It's grayed out. Can't change it. But I can change my campus address, and I can change my local address.
Well, then just.
But I'm just
send
worried.
it to your campus address.
I'm worried that they're gonna send like a diploma or like that when it comes like a month after you graduate, when they send everything out. So I'm just like, I gotta go take care of that. And I gotta plan a fucking grad party. Gotta get fucking. That's how you get money. Is
grad
say
party.
Grad party and just graduation announcements. Just
we gotta like figure out when all of our grad parties are gonna be.
Yeah, I got no idea.
I don't know if Charlie has to be having a grad party.
I feel like Charlie just like, I don't want to deal with it.
I think his family would still do it though.
Yeah, but Charlie wouldn't want to.
Did John have a grad party? I don't think he did.
I don't think so. No.
Damn.
I don't know if I would have gone. It's pretty far away.
Yeah, for you.
But
actually, yeah, no, it's only an hour for me.
I probably would have gone. Go see John.
I'm getting the pineapple soju at
Are
my
you?
grad party.
Fuck yeah.
My family, they were like, yeah, we'll do that.
Hell
we'll
yeah.
try to do it. They'll probably fuck it up.
I think we're gonna have. I'm having like a really small family, only one for me and my sister because she's graduating high school. But then me and my other friend are just doing a one at like this fucking Winfield Fire Department Fairgrounds. They have the fucking fairgrounds. And
Where I don't even know where that is. Winfield?
It's like 5 minutes from Lewisburg.
Okay.
It's closer to Target.
I hate it when I'm at work and people are talking about local shit, and I'm just like, they're like, "Well, you don't know where this is?" No, I didn't grow the fuck up here in the middle of nowhere.
Central PA, bud. You're kind of Central PA.
Pisses me off.
You're like,
I am not. There's a difference between central, like, I'm gonna say like 80% of Pennsylvania is just Bumble and like it's either Amish people, Bumble, or like just fucked up cities.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is fine. Harrisburg is okay. Philadelphia just dirty and like.
People tell me there's good parts of Philly, but I haven't seen
Yeah, there
them.
are 100%.
I have yet to visit them.
And Reading is just like fucking desolate. Scranton is fine.
Scranton's okay.
But for the most part, that's why our state voted Trump, because of the Bumble. The Bumble makes up more of the state than the.
But there's more people in the cities. I thought maybe it's close in Pennsylvania.
Well, I was watching the map and they counted the city areas first.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh shit, we're fucking Hillary.
Hillary.
And then the rest of the state just became red. It just like, it was like an infection. It just came across all red.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit.
Fuck.
I guess we're not doing this.
I remember watching that fucking thing, and there was like hope for a second, and then it got ripped away.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I always wonder how many times they're going to recount.
Yeah.
But I guess you can only do it once or twice.
Yeah, then it's just like, you're wasting your time.
I don't know.
Yeah. But fuck. Oh well.
Fred, how much do you know about Sonic the Hedgehog?
Sonic, the Ed Dog? He likes chili
Sonic
dogs.
the Hedgehog.
He likes chili dogs, and he's gotta go fast.
Like, how much do you know about the games? I'm
Well,
not talking about Smash. I'm talking about the games.
Well, I've played one Sonic on like the fucking Sega Genesis that my dad had, and I was pretty good at it. That's all I know about Sonic.
So it was on the Genesis?
I think so. It was the gray one with the giant fucking cartridge.
Okay, that's
shoving.
I mean, like, what was it like? Like, was it 2D?
There was It was 2D, but then there's levels where you're going straight out, and then you're going into it's like a ring. You're going up the walls to grab rings.
Okay. But it wasn't 3D. Like, you weren't in a city? Were the cities involved?
No, fuck that shit.
No. You're wrong.
No, the first.
No, you're wrong. The first
play it,
two
not
Sonic
those.
Adventure games, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, are amazing.
What?
Okay? Any 3D Sonic after that, garbage. Absolute garbage.
No.
Except for, like, I think Colors and Colors is fine. And there was another one. I don't know. But Sonic 1, Sonic Adventure, and Sonic Adventure 2 are fucking amazing. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna buy it on Steam and we're gonna play it because one, I didn't know it was on Steam until Curtis streamed it, and I was like, God damn, because I had it on PS3, but then I sold my PS3.
Replace Sonic.
Dude, like you have no idea.
No, just take me back to the OG.
Sonic Adventure 2 is fucking amazing. The soundtrack is amazing. Like the gameplay.
Just techno?
No, it's fucking like. So there's like a band that exists to solely play Sonic music.
What does Sonic music sound
called
like?
Crush 40. The band is called Crush 40, and they make the Sonic. It's like rock. It's like rock music, and they're singing. It's fucking great.
What about this song?
Didn't you ever hear "Rolling Around at the Speed of Sound"? I don't know if that was them or not. I don't think it was.
Well, this is the cartoon.
Right, but I don't know. When did the? Because there's 3 different Sonic cartoons, or 4-ish.
Sonic X theme song.
Yeah, but when did
Gotta
Sonic,
go fast.
When did Sonic X come out? What?
The first comment is, this song is about fapping.
Oh my god.
Gotta go fat.
I actually had Sonic X videos on a Game Boy Advance cartridge.
What?
They used to sell Game Boy Advance cartridges that had movies on them. Like
what?
Yeah, and you could watch them on your Game Boy Advance.
That's crazy.
So I was watching. They had Shrek 2.
What?
They had Cartoon Net. They had like Billy and Mandy and Ed and Eddie.
Okay, Billy and Mandy's worth it.
They had Sonic X.
They
like I just found this shit at Kmart.
Were they like?
They were like
feature-length movies.
Yeah, like Shrek 2. The full movie was on a Game Boy Advance cartridge.
Shrek 1 was better, but
well, fine, but I couldn't find Shrek 1. But
that's
like,
ridiculous.
It's weird because the GameCube had a peripheral where you could play Game Boy games on the GameCube, and you couldn't watch. Like, they wouldn't work with that, but they would work perfectly fine. Because I think the resolution would have been so shitty,
right,
playing it through TV that they just didn't allow it. But yeah, that shit existed. And I had Sonic. That's the first time I ever saw Sonic X. Was a Game Boy Advance cartridge in my Game Boy. It's crazy. I don't know what happened to those. I wish I knew.
I want to buy a Game Boy Advance. I actually might do one right now.
Dude, the SP. You remember the SP?
I had an
so
SP.
small.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah, it's fucking tiny.
$41.
Like back then, you had the magnifying glass thing, right?
Dude, I had the fucking
where it clips on and then it has the light attached
yeah.
too. Yeah, but like looking at it now, it's so small. Like that thing is ridiculously small.
Do I get a Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy Color?
A Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Color is not like you want a Game Boy Advance.
But Game Boy Color is the OG.
No, Game Boy Pocket is the OG.
I don't want
Game Boy Pocket doesn't have color. It's just black and.
I gotta go with the.
I guess black and white, but it's not really white.
I gotta go with the classic indigo, like the fucking.
No, I had the teal.
This one?
Yeah, I had that top one.
I had
my
this
brother
one,
had that one,
and then I had this red one.
I had a silver SP.
That red.
God damn! You had the link cable.
Oh, the fucking fuchsia.
I never had that.
I might buy one right now.
Shut up.
How
How much are they?
You
don't have any games though.
$30.
Fuck! I had a pod racing game, a Star Wars pod racing game, where you would put a AA battery into it, and it had rumble. They put a rumble into the cartridge, but you had to put a AA battery to.
So was it like the thing that had like the big bump on the back, or?
Yeah, and you put a battery in it,
Nice.
and anytime you hit like another pod racer or a wall, it would rumble the thing. And then I think I had a GTA game, but it was one of those where you couldn't get out of the car.
What?
It was like one of the originals.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it wasn't GTA. Maybe it was just another racing game. I don't know. But yeah, fuck. Anyway, Sonic.
Same.
So Curtis was streaming Sonic Adventure 2, and you know how the rings work essentially. Oh, you don't. So
well, you get a coin and get hit, and they go.
Yeah. So basically, they essentially cut the number in half. So every time you get hit, it cuts that number in half until you have 3 that always pop out of you.
Yeah.
And then after that, you just like 2 pops out and then 1 pops out.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you can't pick up that 1,
You die.
you die.
I mean, I've played Sonic games, yeah.
Right. So, like, why hasn't that health system been used in other games?
What? Trying to think of, like,
Because,
what
like,
other
nobody,
games would be
like,
good for it.
like, if you look at Dark Souls games,
Yeah.
there are so many copies of that in, like, different, like, there's 2D Dark Soul-esque
Mm-hmm.
games where you have, like, the Estus and stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't think of, like, a Sonic health ripoff thing where you have health and then, like, you don't really have health. You just have, like, it's kind of like you're trading.
The only thing
I don't know. It's weird.
I can think of that kind of even comes close to it is the Lego games. When you die, you spurt out your blocks, your little pieces.
Yeah,
But
I guess, yeah.
But you still always respawn even if you have 0.
Well, shit. Then never mind.
So
Because I can't think of anything else that has, like, your health. I've noticed when I've listened back to the podcast, I say the word like a lot.
Yeah, I do that too when I'm doing presentations in class. Like, for my fucking speech class, we got like a 0.5% off every time we said like or
Yeah.
one of our speeches. So it was real, like, you had to pay fucking
Didn't
attention.
you have to, like... I said it. I just said it.
Yeah,
Didn't
I mean,
you,
I just did too.
Didn't you have to... well, there goes an
Yeah, see, it's hard,
It's like, it's a crutch. Didn't you have to...
but it's natural at the same time.
Didn't you have to have speeches, like... Didn't you have to present speeches as the person that originally...
Yes, that was the hardest one. You had to memorize 5 minutes of a speech, like word for word, same pace and same accent.
That's ridiculous.
Of the person that did
that's
it.
crazy. The
And-
same pace?
Same pace and same... She would, like, have, like, the video of the speech with an earphone in and, like, go along with it. But she would usually pause it because it's, like, really interrupting. Trying to do both. So she would, like, videotape everybody's speech in the back, and then when she's grading them, go back and watch them side by side or whatever. So, in addition to having 5 minutes of the speech memorized, you had 30 seconds to introduce the speech, and 30 seconds on the other side to outro the speech you just did. So it was 6 minutes memorized and complete, and then you had to do it the same pace.
So you wrote the intro and outro yourself?
Yeah, you wrote the 30 seconds that bookmarked each end, and then you got into the 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why? Why is that?
I picked a real easy one. I picked the fucking D-Day speech by Ronald Reagan, and it was very somber and slow.
Oh, yeah.
So I only had to memorize like a page or so of text. So that wasn't that bad. But some girl,
So you could pick any, or you had to pick from a list?
there was top 100 speeches of all times by whatever. So I picked the D-Day one because I was like, I'm not going with anybody famous or anybody with a ridiculous
With an
accent.
accent, yeah.
Some girl, just like a normal girl, decided to do, I'm going to do Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream. Like, you know you're getting graded on doing the speech. She knows that speech well. Everybody knows that speech.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to do that accent. She didn't do it.
She didn't do it?
She didn't do well. She didn't do this.
Oh, she did the speech, but
She did the speech, but she did not do it well.
Oh.
Also, looking at brand new, like untouched Game Boy Advance, guess how much?
A brand new one?
Brand new untouched.
How many digit spaces?
3. Not including cents, just straight dollars.
Straight, so it's in the hundreds.
It's in the hundreds. But where in the hundreds do you think it would fall?
I don't want to say 5 because that's in the middle.
Okay.
I would say 2 to 4.
$430
Okay.
for a brand new
That's
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because I know when I tried to get, for my GameCube, I tried to get Twilight Princess, Zelda Twilight Princess. I had it, and I almost 100%ed it.
Mm-hmm.
But then the disc got scratched somehow,
Okay.
and I couldn't. It wouldn't play anymore. And for me to get a new Twilight Princess disc, it was like $80, $80 to $100 for a new one.
What?
Yeah, for
That's
the
ridiculous.
GameCube disc. And I'm sure Double Dash and Melee are very expensive. Like, you could probably sell those for a lot of money.
Well, there was because I just bought a GameCube like 2 years ago because I didn't grow up with one. I grew up with a PS1, and I guess a Sega. But so when I wanted to get a GameCube, I bought the GameCube. I forget how much that was, and 2 original controllers. But then I was like, oh, fuck, I need some games. Some guy on eBay was auctioning off 10 games. Games like Double Dash, Luigi's Mansion, like fucking
Oh my god.
Brawl.
Those are the...
And like he had like all the 10 big games. Like
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, that shit. He had the fucking Destroy the Godzilla one.
Destroy All Monsters?
Yeah. And I think I didn't have a lot of money back then because it was just fucking sophomore in college, but I think they all 10 of them sold for $35.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually cheaper than I thought they would have.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to... Like, Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, Melee, and I'm sure some of the Mario Parties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The staples of the GameCube.
Right.
Those games, like, Double... Bleh. Wait, is it
Double Dash?
Double Dash and Melee alone
Mm-hmm.
sell very high for
Yeah.
GameCube games.
Yeah. So it was I missed it by like a couple bucks. I didn't put my bid high enough.
Damn.
But some they sniped it at the end. But
Of course they do.
we need to play Mario Party. I don't think Charlie wants to.
I took all my GameCube stuff home.
Oh.
Charlie doesn't like playing Mario Party,
I
even
know.
though he won.
He's fucking bullshit.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because he didn't even want to play, and then he ended up winning.
Yeah.
Which is part of the Mario Party experience.
Right. You only win when you don't try.
Like, I have a Wii. An OG Wii.
Oh God.
And half the games aren't supported online anymore. Like Monster Hunter Tri,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even supported anymore. The servers aren't up anymore. Like, they just have limited resources, and they just shut stuff down when it... I don't know. I thought that game was really popular.
I thought it was too.
But, I mean, they're onto the Switch now. I want a Switch so bad. I want Switch and VR so bad.
Oh, I was playing some Switch this weekend.
Yeah, were you playing the 1-2... What is it? 1-2 Switch?
Yeah.
The stuff that comes with,
Yeah.
like, on it?
Yeah.
Like Wii Sports?
Mm-hmm. It was pretty good.
I know there's one where you basically are given a task, and it's 2-player, and you cut shapes out of each other to do the task. So, like, if you need to get a ball, if there's a ball on a platform above you,
Mm-hmm.
and the ball falls down, and you need to put it into a cup, the one player will make the other player into the shape of a cup, and then that holds the ball, and then you move. I'll show you a video of it, but I can't remember what it's called. It's like Snipper Clipper, I think.
Okay.
Just look up Switch game Snipper Clipper. But it looks like so much fun. They always have really good... There's no other game company that's doing really like couch co-op stuff anymore. Couch like party stuff. Like PS4 tried with the Move.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the what was it? The Kinect really was geared toward that market.
Right.
But it's always like a staple of the wrestling games. Like, they don't... A lot of them, there's not a big range of stuff for either Sony or Xbox for couch stuff.
Well, like, a thing I hate about the new stuff is, like, Halo 5 didn't come with split screen. Like, how do you not put split screen in Halo? And Halo's like a classic couch game.
Because couch games are, like, outdated at this point. Because you could just do it online. It's not like a
so
PS2 where you have to hook it straight to the internet to...
Some of the most fucking fun
it.
games I've ever had were fucking couch surfers. Fun.
Like Splinter Cell. Some of the original Splinter Cell games. Man. Oh. Yeah, but the Wii's still doing it. Or, not the Wii. Nintendo. They're still doing couch. Because I guess Mario... Well, Mario wasn't like that originally. But I think they just want a more family and everyone-oriented console.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Whereas... I remember a couple... Not a couple. I'm sure it was a while ago. A couple E3s ago. Where... They Xbox or Microsoft and Sony were like, we're for the hardcore gamer.
Fuck off.
Blah blah blah. We know what you want. Killzone, Resistance, and whatever. Yeah. That bullshit from a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Nintendo was always like, yeah, Wii Sports and Mario Party and Super Mario, the next one.
Right. No. We need to get some good games going on in this apartment.
I don't even like Diablo. Diablo is just...
Diablo is fun, but I can see...
Ultimate Chicken Force!
Charlie doesn't fucking like Ultimate Chicken Force.
Charlie doesn't like any co-op.
Charlie doesn't like fun.
Charlie doesn't like fun. We're gonna make Charlie listen to this podcast.
Yeah. Alright, we're going on
tomorrow.
To the shit talking.
So we're gonna shit talk Charlie. Especially... Top of the list, when he gets good gear and he doesn't equip it.
Ugh.
Pisses me off.
It's better in literally all regards, but he will not press A to equip it. He just says, I don't feel like it.
Salvages it as well.
It's just pissing me. And I think he likes it. He likes it. He gets joy out of it.
Out of not equipping things that would help. He is the true anarchist of
really is
humanity.
And even though we're fucking ponying it, I do kind of want to finish the game, but I'm also at the point where I'm just like, it's okay if we don't.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's those kinds of games was it Alien Swarm and Gauntlet? It's kind of like that viewpoint. It's called isometric.
Yeah,
essentially.
It's not top down, but it's pulled back.
Yeah, I don't know. They just get old for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Helldivers, that's a new one that came out for PlayStation.
We gotta find a new.
We gotta finish KOTOR, and we gotta finish the other one, Cthulhu.
Oblivion.
No, I'm not gonna say Oblivion.
You weren't invested in Oblivion.
No.
I'm slowly getting less invested into the fucking Cthulhu because there's not enough Cthulhu shit going on.
It's because we haven't gotten past the part we're at.
I want more Cthulhu.
Fuck, I'm so hungry.
When is that other?
I think I'm just gonna go get some fucking hot dogs from Sheetz.
2 for $1.
I'm so hungry.
2 for $1.
Ugh. I bought those bullshit chicken nuggets again.
Yeah?
The organic gluten-free ones that are more fat than anything.
Yeah?
Because I was just so hungry when I got here. I was like, fuck, I'll just pick up this chicken. But yeah. What was the other thing? Oh yeah. He's gonna come back with Andromeda. So he's just gonna be playing that.
He's gonna be stuck in his room all the whole time. Well, actually, it's out here. Is he gonna buy it on his PC or on his Xbox?
Xbox, I think. I don't know if he could run it on his laptop. But he 100% said he's getting Andromeda.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you could just get another save game in there, Golden. Just get
nah. I'm getting it on my own. Because I've been waiting for Andromeda for a long fucking time. Since 3. Mass Effect 3. The ending didn't even piss me off that much, I'm going to be honest.
Well, I don't know.
Because I loved it.
I know there was shit about the ending. I don't know what the ending... What?
Basically...
There was a human reaper?
Those... who is it? BioWare. So BioWare games are always like, you have choice. So Dragon Age, Mass Effect, I can't remember off the top of my head what else. Look it up. But they're always like, you have a choice. You can go Paragon or Renegade, good or bad. Stuff like that.
Star Wars Old Republic.
So the very end, it comes down to middle path, bad or good. Some of them were more ambiguous than others. But really, none of the choices you made leading up to that last choice made a difference.
Tell me.
Because no matter what you do, good or bad, you're still making it to that choice where if if you pick, it's gonna be really weird, but Shadow the Hedgehog. There's a Shadow the Hedgehog game. You know Shadow the Hedgehog?
Well, that's the thing I'm laughing at right now because I'm looking at a list of BioWare games. I was about to ask you, what is the big choice you have to make in Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood
Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
by BioWare Games?
What?
From 2008.
Let me see the cover. What's the cover of that? Sonic. Oh, that's a DS game.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
What was the big?
I don't know, but I know they had
Bad
the
choice.
cat in that game, I think. And that's like a really cool character. Anyway,
Cat? You mean
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Tails?
In the Shadow the Hedgehog game for GameCube, you had choices. Every mission, you could choose to help one of the Sonic characters, help the invading aliens, or just collect the Chaos Emeralds, essentially. And then there's a
Chaos
big
Emeralds.
chart at the end of after the end of every mission, there's a big chart.
Mm-hmm.
And you start at this block on the left, okay? And then there's 3 blocks to the side of it. If you pick good, you go up to this top block. Pick middle. If you pick to do nothing, you go in the middle block. If you pick bad, you go to the bad block.
Yeah.
And then from there, you have more sprouting paths
Oh, for like
per
each
block,
level?
so it keeps increasing.
So like degrees, another 3, and then another 3, and you can keep going.
Yeah, so like you can, for the first mission you can pick to do bad,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next mission if you pick good, you're back on the middle path.
Right. Okay.
So that is like one of the best examples of your choices matter. Like there's, I don't remember how many endings,
right.
but
At
there's a
least
good
3.
amount. There's, I would say 6 to 9,
Uh-huh.
where you can just pick. Like you can see the choices you're making and how it's going to affect the ending, but you don't know what the ending's going to be. That's like one of the best examples of multiple endings.
Right.
Mass Effect, the worst example of that, because unlike Shadow, where you choose bad and then you're on this path, it didn't matter. You could pick good or bad regardless of anything, and it doesn't matter at all.
Huh.
So you pick good in this instance, and then you pick bad, you're not on a middle path, it doesn't matter. There's no paths, essentially,
Lame.
leading up to the end.
Lame.
It's really just character interactions that change.
Just bang everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't... It's
Never-
really fucked up. to
Never
be
played a
honest.
Mass Effect game. So,
My
could tell you.
God. Well, this one is going to be good because you don't really need to... Still, the last ones were trilogy. You don't really need to play this one to...
Fair. Okay.
Because
What's
it's
the-
so far in the future from that.
What's the other franchise that I really liked but never played? I played for like an hour. My friend brought it over. It was fucking, what's the one with the big daddies?
Bioshock.
Yeah. I played the
I
played the OG Bioshock for like
The first
an hour.
one's good. I didn't play the second one, but I heard it wasn't that great.
You play as a big daddy. Daddy.
I think so.
Yeah.
And Infinite was fucking amazing.
I heard good things about Infinite. It looked really dope.
Dude, Infinite is amazing. Like, when they were first showing off, and they always show off, like, a cool new feature for their games that's like, oh man, this sets us apart. Like the Nemesis system in Shadow of Mordor.
I want Shadow
The
of
Nemesis
Mordor.
system of Shadow of Mordor, they were like, because if you show the regular gameplay without that, it just looks like Assassin's Creed ripoff
Right.
with like Lord of the Rings skins.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with that.
But with the Nemesis system, that's what sets it. That's really what sets the first one apart.
It's thing.
That's its quote unquote gimmick.
Yeah.
So, what was I talking about? Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Better find it.
Oh yeah, Bioshock Infinite. So, when they were first showing Bioshock Infinite, it was all about the skyhook system.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh yeah, you can do these skyhooks, and people are like, okay, but how often are these things in the game?
Right.
Are they gonna be that, like, are they gonna be rare? But it was a really good balance of, like, the city felt very well connected.
Yeah.
And there's segments where you're gonna fight waves, so you're always gonna be jumping from hook to hook in this, like, not enclosed, but like this,
multiple connected arenas.
yeah,
type thing.
essentially. So there's a part where you're going through. Oh man, you're going through like a revolutionary museum, of like a fucked up America
Right.
where they went into the sky. It was a long time ago when I played it, but that whole section was really cool. And I don't remember there being that many skyhooks. And then you're outside. There's a bunch of skyhooks in this one area. There's like a revolution that goes on where they're like people rebel. And then there's a mission where you're in like a prison tower or something, and you gotta sneak past these things that look creepy as fuck. I forget what they're called. Yeah, there's just a lot of variety in that game, and it was really good. And there's a lot of hidden secret stuff.
I like that.
Because there's multiple world. The ending is like, it's like a multiple worlds theory that I forget. And
I watched the ending at one point.
But
I watched it on a display.
Basically, there's multiple timelines where multiple different raptures exist, and there's in the beginning of every Bioshock game, you're at like a lighthouse,
Right.
and the lighthouse in the first one took you below to Rapture.
Uh-huh.
In Infinite, it takes you up to the Sky City. So basically, the ending is just saying there's multiple lighthouses, there's multiple different versions of this story.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna play out in 1,000 varying ways.
Right.
But there's also either time travel or like a mixture of timelines.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, but basically, the main character you play as becomes Comstock.
Yeah.
Who then founds the new Rapture type deal.
What's the city called?
It's called New something. It's New. Look it up.
Oh God. Under pressure.
It's not gonna come to me because it was so long ago. New Paradise or something.
Columbia.
New Columbia. Yeah.
Columbia, a city above clouds.
Yeah, that game's really good. So there's like time riffs where there's like a whole video analysis that I've watched of this where where there's time riffs and then they're playing music from like our timeline through the riffs, and there's all this like different shit going on. And there's the twins. Oh my god.
Apparently there's
yeah, I'm not at all prepared to talk about this, but that game is really cool, really well put together. It's fucking amazing. How much time do we have?
Good
Damn,
day.
we're at almost 50. We're almost at an hour.
Well, shit.
So I think we should stop.
Yeah, seems like a good place. Sounds like a solid episode to me.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of boring shit about Pennsylvania.
Hey, local shit.
We talked a lot about boring college shit.
People can relate to that.
I guess.
Right?
If
Like,
they went to college or live in a college town.
People live in dorms. People do this. Oh, fuck. I gotta get that chicken out.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Go get those dogs.
Oh, yeah. So I'm not playing D&D this week because of the funeral.
Okay.
But I'm going to drop a little teaser to see if the D&D people are actually listening to this. Or if they listen at all. Because they're gonna get a little teaser. They're gonna get a little kiss.
You should
of what's to come.
Give them a hint, like right now. Just be like, "Hey, if you go press like the fucking brick on the wall in this hallway, treasure room.
It's about
treasure goblin."
So basically, nobody's gonna remember, but their objective is to get to the king of this place, to get access to a boat. Like they need to get a keystone from him essentially to get to a boat so they can escape this island.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna say, if you've played the first Dishonored, have you played the first Dishonored?
I watched a full playthrough of it.
Well, you know, there's a mission where you go to a party.
Yeah.
And you gotta be in disguise.
Uh-huh.
And that's the tease.
So that you're gonna do a party?
Maybe.
You gotta be in disguise.
I don't know who's to say.
You gotta control a rat and go through all the little crevices, like in Dishonored.
No. Wait! Oh my god. The one guy, I gave the one player too much shit.
What do you mean?
I gave him a talking skull. I gave him a flower that grew out of his chest and needs to drink blood. He became a vampire.
Sounds pretty
I gave
dope
him
to
too much
me.
shit. He can charm people. He can turn into a cloud of mist. He can turn into a bat. Just a bunch of shit.
Pretty badass.
I gave him too much stuff. I need to kill him. I truly need to kill him.
What
But he does so much dumb stuff.
Have the corpse flower start eating himself, like his host.
I don't know what to do with the flower's not giving him any benefit yet.
Oh.
So I'm thinking the flower is just gonna end up killing him in some way.
If
But right now, it just calls him daddy.
Well,
And I like that. I think it's funny.
You should just have him like trying to be sneaking around, and then like it talks and it gets caught.
I guess.
Fucking like people turn around and like start fucking stabbing the shit out of him.
This campaign's such a mess.
If I
This
was
campaign is truly a mess. There was a point where I had it all planned out, and now I have none of it planned out, and it's just a fucking like, what are we doing today? Well, today you gotta pick who's gonna die. And then the next one I'm like, thinking, oh, maybe that's not gonna matter, and I'm just gonna do this other thing.
yeah,
So, I've really just scatterbrained it all to hell.
I always like playing like the bitchiest characters in fucking D&D.
Bitchiest meaning like
As in,
they
I
don't
go
want to fight.
all sneak, or all charm, or all
That's
walk.
not all charm. Isn't really.
Well, charm. Like,
Sneaking is definitely more of a bitch move than.
yeah, because I can fucking go into the shadows and backstab you. That's my favorite move ever in any video game. Is disappear in front of you.
Were we doing the campaign where you went into the house and then there were zombies or some shit?
Yeah, I fell into a hole and couldn't get out.
Okay.
It took me like 6 rolls to get out of the fucking hole.
I couldn't remember if that was my friends from home or us.
No, that was with Alpha
Because
Black,
I remember
my rat man.
I
Or
tried to
main
drop
rat.
a zombie on you that fell through the roof,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
My rat man / man rat.
Rat man / man.
But
rat.
I think if I were to play my next character to be like a total charmer.
I still have your character
like
sheet.
Like he would be gender fluid, like sexual fluid. He could change.
Did you
from
ever
a
play
dick-
Dragon Age Inquisition?
No.
There's a character called
That can-
Dorian.
He
And
could
he's
change
like that.
his dick to a penis and back.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Wait, not dick to a penis, dick to vagina.
I didn't even catch that, but no, I don't think he can do that. But
That's what my character.
he's pretty gender.
Yeah, but what?
Across all boards.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're trying to seduce a girl that likes penis and you have a vagina, it's just not going to work regardless. So you just get a dick, and then you can.
You just get a dick.
Exactly. You're the ultimate charmer. You're a suave little
All right, we're ending
space
it.
cowboy.
We're ending it. I need to get
All right.
food.
Go do it, boy. I need to buy this Game Boy.
Are you really gonna buy the Game Boy?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's collectible condition for $35. It's not new.
35.
But
I
it's
guess it's not really
collectible.
that collectible. Then it's only $35.
Well, I mean, it's
How much was it when it came out? Like 50
no
or 100?
A Game Boy was not that much.
It definitely was. I don't think a
No.
Game Boy was like $10. Look it up. Original price. I guarantee it was like 50 to 100. There's no way it was $30. Maybe it was 40. Maybe it was 40.
We're going Game Boy Color?
Game Boy Advance. How much was a Game Boy Advance when it came out? I'm feeling 40 right now. How much was it? Don't lie.
How much? What is this? How much does 3DS?
No, not 3DS.
A Game Boy Advance was $100 at release?
Fucking yeah! Told you! $100
What?
at release. Yeah.
Whoa.
What do you mean? That's like now.
It's
Now.
An original Game Boy was $90.
It's really just like about the components that make it up.
A Game Boy
Because like a 3DS
is $250.
has all that extra technology in it, so therefore it's got to cost more.
That's fair.
All right, that was the end of the podcast. Charlie will be next.
Okay.
Charlie will be here next time.
Yes.
He's not gonna be able to get out of it.
No, well, he's fucking doing this. All right.
All right.
Adios.
Okay. Bye.
Good luck and good night.